All right, let's go over the very first defensive scheme that I have set up. This is zone defense. So right now the black triangles are on offense and the red circles are our team Swish, and we are on defense. So once they get into this position, we're going to talk about full court press as well. But firstly, what we're going to do is just describe this 2-3 defense. So in here in the middle in 4, you have your help. So it can also be referred to as a 2-1-2 defense, but I want 4 to play a little low, so it's kind of a 2-3 defense. Now this might change depending on the opponents we face, but here's the 2-3 defense. Up top you have 2 people that are closers. These are the closers. So 1 and 2, in this case Savannah, Sabin, and Samantha, you are the movers. In other cases that'd be Natalie and Andy. Natalie and Andy, you would also be 1 and 2 movers. Okay, now let's talk about the closers. We've got Savannah Williams and Caitlin. Down here, Savannah Williams and Caitlin, you would be closers. Okay, again, closers is what you would be. And then we'd have somebody in the middle. 4, it might be Audrey, it might be somebody else. You are the help, and also you need to have special attention on stealing the bad passes. Okay, so let's say 1 drives the ball down and say 1 passes to 2. All right, so then we're going to automatically step up and try to move 2 out of the way, push her over, and then number 3, you're a closer, so you come up and close the gap so she can't come down. So we trap number 2 right here. Then number 2 is going to have to make a decision on where to pass the ball. Now you have the 3 people over here, your 2, your 5, your 4. What do? 4 comes over for help, guard this middle area. 2 slides over about half of the free throw line. Number 5, you come over about half as well. So everybody shifts a little bit on this defense. And the idea is 1's going to come down here, maybe around here to help out. If 1 comes all the way around here to help out, I do not want 2 chasing. I want 2 to stay in this area. Let 1 take that ball back over here. Then we're going to reset. Okay. But in the event, what is often the case, 1 just floats down here to help. And in that case, the ball might come out to here, which I would call a bad pass. 2 can grab the ball and take off with it down court. 1 should immediately follow up. And then 2 gets down there, shoots. If they miss, 1 follows up with a rebound to secure it. All right, let's say that the trap did not work. The pass was not stolen. The pass was number 1 came over here, bounced it out to back to 1. 1 on the opponent is now over here. We reset. Okay, so now we're guarding. If 1 decides to drive, that's easy. Both 1 and 2 should just crash on that quite easily. Crash and stop it. If 1 follows first and 1 gets past, there should be another 1 to back up, and then you always have 5 and 3 down here to come up and stop it. Because again, this is how it should look like. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down at the bottom. So it's a 2, again 2 up top, and then 3 down at the bottom right here. All right, so 4, you can play that a little bit higher, right? Something like that. 3 and 5, once you play it close. All right, so again, so now let's say they reset, and now we pass it to this side, right? And now we have the ball on over here on this side, and so Savannah, Sabin, that's your responsibility to start moving that driver over. So the driver is going to be trying to drive in. Number 1, never allow the driver to go over top. Stop that, cut that off. Allow her to drive down low, counting on 5 to come up and help you stop. So drive a driver, and then 5, you come over here, lock it up, stop that. Okay, and then 4, you're going to move to here, of course. So if you have a 5 down here, 3 comes over across, 2 comes over across. So 3, now you're protecting against 5, and you're also looking out behind you. Number 4, you're looking to steal a bad pass. Hopefully you get a pass out into here. You steal it, you intercept, and we throw it down court to the 1 that would be running down. Okay, or say the pass comes back out this way to 1. 2, you're right here perfectly primed to go and cut this pass off, grab it, take off with the ball and run. 1, you should immediately follow with her. That's called a fast break. All right, so say we are in this situation, this is a good opportunity to steal from the 3 to 5 pass. Number 4, you can steal that pass. From 3 to 1 pass, 2, you can steal that pass, all right? So the idea is to generate fast breaks out of this by double teaming the person with the ball, freaking them out to where they don't know where they can pass to, make a bad pass come out, steal the ball, and then 1 and 2 take off running. 3, you should be following on the other side so that if they get jammed up by 1 right here, they can just swing past to you. You can drive up to the block and take your shot. All right, so that is the 2-3 defense, and now I will talk about full court press in the next video. But before we do that, I'm going to switch the names real quick just so you can see your name on the board here. Audrey, I'm just going to leave you as the 4 because you'll be playing 4 a lot, but anybody else might be playing 4 as well. So keep in mind, everybody, what the 4's position is on this court, all right? The 4 essentially is guarding the paint, moving to the left, moving to the right, and looking for high to low passes, guarding these 2 corners right here, okay? All right, so now we got this set up again. Say the one's bringing it in, and then we have, say, Andy and Natalie up here, Audrey in the middle, Annie down on the bottom left, Presley on the bottom right. On the low post, we have the low post covered by Annie and Presley in this case. All right, so the ball comes in. Let's say the ball is passed to the side because, of course, if one tries to drive, it's really simple. If one drives in, Andy and Natalie both close up that middle lane so that one can never drive. One should never be allowed to drive down the middle. Plus, we have 4 right here in the middle, Audrey or whoever else who can step up and close it out. Now, 4, I never, ever, ever, ever want you coming up all the way up there, okay? Because your help in the middle, you cannot leave this position unspoken for because you need to go help out when the closers move out to close. You need to fill in the gaps. All right, so 4, never overcommit unless we change to a different zone. I will tell you about that zone at a different time. All right, but right now, again, say we pass it over here to 3, and 3 has the ball. Then Natalie, of course, you are the mover. You're going to move, push her over. Presley, you're going to come out and close. Now 1 moves over, 4 moves over, 3 moves over. So 1, you should be ready to catch that pass. Be looking to take off because you know that pass is coming out. Be looking to grab, intercept, and take off and run. 2, you should immediately follow. 3, you should be on the other side. And so if 1 catches up, we can bounce to 2. If 2 catches up, we can bounce to 3. And then Annie can run in here for a quick little layup right here. Alrighty, resetting. So we have, let's say 1 comes over here. 2 comes over here to move the opponent, right? 5 is going to close up. Presley, that's you. Either Presley or Annie. Or maybe not Audrey, Presley, Annie, or of course Savannah Williams. You're in the 3 position as well, so you guys are closers. All right, so let's put the ball on the other side. If 1 passes to 2, then who's moving the ball? It's going to be Andy, of course. Andy moves the ball, moves the opponent down, moves down, and then we have Annie come out to close it up. Now I know what you're thinking. Aren't you going to leave this person open? Yes, but we are trapping this person right here. Plus 4 comes over. So 4 is over here, and 4 runs down here to help out. 1 runs over here to help out. Then what we have is, and 5 is moved over, and 2 should have moved over at this point. Let's see. Something like that. Right, so then right here, hopefully 1 does not do a good job to come over here. If 1 comes all the way over here, that's how you help out. Ball gets out, she dribbles back out. Right, but if 1 stays over here, hey, pass the ball to me, number 2, I'm open, and number 2 is all crowded and jammed out by hands all over the place, then she makes a bad pass or a slow pass and it comes rolling out. Well, 2, Natalie in this case, you should run, grab that ball, take off with it, and go for a fast break. 1, you should immediately follow, and of course 3, you should be following on the other side to help out. Okay, so the idea is to trap the opponent. We have movers up top. Again, the movers are up top. These are the 2 movers. These are the 2 closers. Here's your help. Okay, so move the ball, close up on the ball, come to help, move over to guard basket in case 4 gets the ball and comes and undercuts 4. Right, you're here to stop that. You're also here to protect against 5. If somehow there's a magical overpass to 5, you can turn around and stop 5. You can stop 4. You're just guarding the hoop right here in the event this plan fails. All right, if the ball comes over here, Natalie, you should be in position right here. So if the ball, if there's a bad pass, let's see here. If there's a bad pass from 2, a bad pass comes out right here. Number 2, Natalie, you should grab the ball, take off with it. And always, girls, be looking. Andy, you should be over here. Annie, you should be over here at this point. You should always have your head up. Natalie, in this case, have your head up. Be waving Andy forward. Tell her to run. You can bounce pass right here. Andy should show up on the block. Bounce pass. Boom, right here. Show up to Andy right in her arms. She goes up straight for a layup into the basket. All right, so that is the 2-3 zone. Again, I will just set it up for you here. It's 2 up top, and then 3 down low, 2 on the posts, and 1 for help in the middle. Excuse me, 4 for help in the middle. So 1 and 2 are the movers. You have 3 and 5 are the closers, and 4 is the help. So that is it for now. We will go over the next zone in the next video.